Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be January 20th. And yep, we're right back on a search for a subscriber, and we're staying on the Chevy theme kind of this week. So it's going to be for sale 1982 to 87 Monte Carlos. Could have wanted to see these, and this is what we found. Done this search quite a few times before. You can see my pick of the day happens to be one of the Aero Coupes, which these cars don't come available very often, and that one was just so happened posted within like the last 21 hours ago. So, and I think at a good price. So we do have one of those on here today. So let's get started. It's lowest to highest, Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. Just drop the URL on most of the marketplace, or I mean Craigslist, excuse me. And on Facebook Marketplace, just go to the area I'm in, be the state, type in exactly what they have up here, because a lot of times you'll find it under the year, but you'll search through a lot of cars first. If you just type in exactly what they got, you'll find their car fairly quick. So that's how the channel works. If there's something you're looking for, drop it in the comments below, subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll see when all these videos come out of new searches, which we've been doing every night at 8 o'clock. So welcome back, and here we go. First one's going to be an 86 Monte Carlo for $1,200, listed a week ago in Oklahoma. And you see it, it's a dirt track or a circle track car. Got a factory stock roller, old school. Has super stock motor mounts. Needs some work. It's $1,200 best offer. So if the old Monte Carlo circle car is what you're looking for, there's one for $1,200, which we did see quite a few of these. Didn't include a lot, but that was only $1,200. On to another one. This one's going to be $1,400, listed a week ago, and it's going to be in Oklahoma here again. So I got my glasses on. Yep, Oklahoma for $1,400. Posted a week ago, and this is an 82, so this is an early one. Still got the motor and whatnot in it. Power brakes, looks like it was air. Got a cool sunroof in it. Car's all there. Steel sunroof, not rusted through. And body has a small hole in the passenger rear floor pan. Motor's good. It's sat over 10 years. Please don't ask if it's available. If it's advertised, I still have not sold it. So boom, it's still on here. It was listed a week ago. $1,400. He didn't mention a title though, but again, that's pretty cheap. On to another one. I mean, this is some really relieving prices. If this is the car that you want, and I mean, this car like fits all criteria too. You could hot rod it, you could dock it, you could cruise it, daily driver it. It just like covers all the bases. Drag race it, dirt track it. It's just like these cars are everything. It can be anything that you want it to be, and they're affordable. I mean, we're already seeing that. You're going to see on this episode, man. This is all under 10 grand today. So 10 days ago, $2,150 for this one. And this is going to be our first one we see on Craigslist here. So it says Hudson Valley. It's going to be in Connecticut. Some junk in the trunk jam there, but it don't look bad. Looks like it's all still together. And $2,150 10 days ago. It's a V6. Runs and drives and stops, so you can't beat that, man. Clean title, it says in there. So boom, there's one. You know, $2,000 to go out and check this out. This guy would take $2,000 for this, man. 10 days ago. On to another one. This one's $2,500. Yep, this one looks like it was a race car, right? So drag car. Illinois. A week ago, $2,500. It's an 84. Roller has everything except doors. Doesn't have cowl hood. It has a stock white hood, so you don't get the cowl hood. So it's $2,500 best offer. And he didn't mention nothing about the title. It's blue on blue. It did have a sunroof. It's got some nice bent Flowmaster exhaust lane right there. Yep, that said SS on the door, so he didn't mention that it was a Super Sport either. On to another one. I like this color on this one, man. I always like these Monte, the gold ones. So this is an 87, 2,500 bucks, listed 5 weeks ago in North Carolina. It says it's driven 1, 2, 3, 4 miles. No, I don't run that 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's the other guys, you know. I mean, I didn't see my car in there. Well, if you ran 1, 2, 3, 4 in your price, or 25 or 50, or and you didn't put the real price in there, I don't run those ads, man. There's more ads I'm going to stop running too. I'm going to stop running people's ads that say if you ask if it's available, you know, I won't respond. I'm going to stop running those dudes' cars too, because there's plenty of cars out there for sale. You know, I usually try to bring the most recent, but when we do a specific car like these, I'll go back a little ways, because you can bet your ass this still hasn't sold yet. This is 87, so it's got the newer style front end on that one. On to another one. This one's going to be an 82 for 2,500 bucks in Michigan, listed 2 weeks ago. It's like the motor's out of it. Pretty clean, needs a little love. Just the body. The gauges and shifter will not come with the car. 7.5 rear end. Fuel cell in the trunk, cage in the car. Don't know kind of cage. You have to come check it out. Asking 2,500 bucks. So yep, someone was going to take it racing. Got a nice big tack, but he said the shifter and tack and stuff wasn't coming right. The gauges, I think he was keeping all that. So he decided to go a different route with his race car, but again, these cars just like, they fit everything, man. No matter what you want to do. You can build a show car out of one of these too. So check this out. 2,500 bucks 3 days ago, South Carolina on 85. I mean, those are some big ass wheels. I gotta say, it looks good, man. It's missing this quarter glass in it. And this chrome trim hides a lot of rust when these cars do rust on the lower side, and this is an 84, but 24-inch wheels, clean title, so he mentions that. We'll sell whole car or part out, so who knows, man. How long ago? 3 days ago. You have to get on it if you want the whole car. On to another one. It's going to be another 84 for 2,800 bucks 3 weeks ago, and it's going to be North Carolina. It's a clean title, says here, right? Clearly listed. Car's a roller, no motor already. What's it say? No motor already, transmission, turbo 350 in it. Come with headers and an electric water pump. It's going to be a race car too here or something somebody was digging up into, wanting to be a race car. Got a B&M shifter in it. Nasty seat covers on it. Looks like it's got like a 3-inch exhaust all the way out. It's one of those bolt-on fiberglass cowl hoods. It's not actually a hood, it's just a scoop put on a hood. Yep, if you're interested in it, it's been on here for 3 weeks for 2,800 bucks. I think it's a pretty good price, man. $2,800. After all them cars you've been looking at, man, lately, look at this. For $3,000 and 86 Monte SS. It's gonna be in Wyoming. We hardly ever get cars out there, so do see a little bit of surface rust on the door and the fender, but I dig the silver with the red stripes. Man, what a cool car for $3,000. Clean title. Car is pretty good shape overall. Clean title. No motor, no transmission. Do have an engine and transmission along with miscellaneous parts that can go along if interested. I also have a different set of wheels to go with the car if also interested. Not really looking for trades, looking for similar. Will not deliver out of state. And he was in, again, Wyoming. So if you're out that way looking for one, $3,000, man, that's a badass car. It's not a T-top, but pretty cool super sport right there. On to another one. It's gonna be in Orlando here 5 hours ago, so this is definitely just went on. And that is Orlando, Florida. Got some surface rust on it. It's got the console. It's a super sport. 87. I thought 87 had the different headlights though, but maybe not on the super sports, right? I don't know. You guys tell me. Does it say clear title? One owner. Restoration project. Serious inquirers only. I'm digging it for 3,500 bucks 5 hours ago. Florida, boom. You got to jump on that in Florida, man. You guys can't find nice cars down there all the time for good deals. That's a good deal. On to another one. This one's also going to be $3,500. The $3,500 to $4,000 range. If you got that kind of money to shop for one of these, man, you're going to find one. You're going to find not only one, you're probably going to find one that you're going to like a lot. This is an 85 for 35 3 weeks ago in South Carolina. This looks like a whole fiberglass hood, cowl hood on this one. Ratchet shifter and whatnot in it. Some decent interior. Yeah, this car don't look bad at all. Motor and trans is yanked. What I'm digging it don't look bad. It's got quite a few photos on here. You gotta dig that. It's pretty clean along the bottom. Does say Super Sport on the door, but pretty sure this is not a Super Sport, but I don't know. 85, solid car. All it needs is a motor put in it and a transmission. I have a 350 engine out of a Chevelle that'll go with the car. Bill of sale from Georgia title can be obtained. That's what he says, but almost sounds like to me he don't have a title. So we're gonna go right on to another one. This one's an 86, gonna be in Kentucky, $3,700 2 days ago. Some hood pins on it. Front end looks all bowed up crazy for some reason. Does say Super Sport on the door. Got a B&M shifter in it. Got some little 2-inch exhaust coming all the way out. Spoilers broke off. 2 days ago, Kentucky. Monte Carlo SS, true SS, verified by the VIN. Got cutlass seats. Interior's good condition, needs locks. Trunk wiring needs replaced. Trans 3rd and 4th gear out, so needs replacing. So needs a transmission put in it. He is claiming it's a rebuilt 350. It's $3,700 best offer, located in Louisville, Kentucky. And again, it was only 2 days, $3,700. Looks like a pretty damn good deal to me. Again, we're still pretty cheap for these cars, man. This is an 85 SS in Georgia, 9 weeks ago, sitting up on a trailer. And her wheel well's been yanked out of it. AC's been yanked out of it. Bunch of parts crammed inside of it. It's $3,750. And yes, it's a true SS. I have the true Beef 85 MCSS Monte Carlo SS. It's been garage kept the last 2 years. I'm going to finish restoring it. No longer have time or garage space. We got a picture of the engine running. It's supposed to be a 355 with a 350 turbo tranny. And again, the price on this was $3,750. Georgia 9 weeks ago. We're gonna move along. Next one's an 85. Claiming it's an SS for $4,000 8 weeks ago, California. Man, this car is yanked way apart. I mean, I get it, it's solid. I guess if you had one that's just rotted out and all you needed was a shell. But damn, man, that thing's all pulled apart. $4,000 8 weeks ago, California. It says read the entire post, bill of sale. So you're not even getting a title. So you need to read body of your car. There was one for $4,000. This one's an 85, $4,000, Arizona. Yep, another drag car style on here. What looks to be a pretty healthy 350 small block probably sitting there. Yep. So you're getting motor trans pulled, $4,000, Arizona, a week ago. That don't look like a bad car, man. On to another one. It's gonna be another 84 for $4,000, 8 weeks ago. Say Wyoming again? I believe it does. So we have another Wyoming car. And 2 pictures is all you get. Don't look bad. Looks like I had a new quarter panel put on it almost. 305 small block, 300 horse. Done a lot of work. Loves the car much. It needs a list of work, man. There's all the stuff listed out on it. Pause that up and read that if you want to read it out. Looking to trade for a solid truck, says at the end. Again, Wyoming, 8 weeks ago, so it's been on there for a while. Could be location. Him having a hard time getting rid of that. But seems like a good price to me. This one's an 83. This is just a stock looking car here, man. Just a Monte Carlo, $4,000. California 10 weeks ago. Been on here a long time, but man, it don't look bad. California car, $4,000. Yep, you see it right. On to another one. Now we're at 4,200. This one's an 86 in Utah, man. So we never see shit out there. Oh, here's one. I'll go out to Utah and grab you a car. Or if you live in Utah. Had somebody watching our program here the other day. It was from Poland, and man, that's cool. You guys are tuning in. Been trying to get this channel to grow, people subscribe, and get it out there that we'll look up cars for people. But man, it's hard to get the video, and it's hard to get everybody to know about the channel. It just is. I mean, word of mouth, you guys have spread out, and within the last 2 months, I can't believe how many subscribers I've gotten. So it was an awesome Christmas, I guess, right? Anyway, it's in Utah. He had a lot of photos. Really nice looking car. Clean title. You gotta dig that. That's usually all I usually look for, man, is if it has a title or not. On to another one. This one's an 86, $4,500. Gonna be in Nevada, so we're out there again. Las Vegas here. $4,500 for this one. And it's that cool orange color that I like. You guys don't like this front end, or do you like this front end? Looks like a Cadillac, don't it? But the back's obviously all the same. I believe that's just the nose you can change. Looks like this had that metal sunroof in it. And it looks like either that or they've ripped out the one that was in it. So this has some roof issues going on in this car. And there it looks like the glass was back in it. So it looks nice there, but it sure looked rough a second ago, right? Yeah, it looks all factory stock. Rolling chassis, so they took the motor out. On to another one. This one's going to be an 86, 10 weeks ago in Florida. $4,500, one picture. And it says 100,000 miles. That's it. That's all you get. On to another one. That's all you get, because that's all he posted. He only put one picture and he didn't put any description other than 100,000 mile 86 Monte Carlo. So on to another one. We're going to be like on Craigslist here, and I dig this one, man. The white with the red. This thing just looks sweet. So it's Florence, South Carolina. 85 for $5,000 4 days ago. I dig this one. That's just a cool looking car, man. And the body looks great. And it's had some kind of 2017 Camaro interior swap. So if I had to guess, that's probably a 2017 Camaro dash. Seats, console, kill mat on the doors. Yep, that's what they did to the interior. I don't think you're getting that motor and trans out of that 2017 Camaro though. Let's see. 85 Monte Carlo SS roller. Car-less engine transmission, so no motor or trans. Very solid car, perfect shape, no rust. Car has 2017 Camaro interior swap. Dash, seats, console, shifter, door panels. Still have the original door panels and other trim pieces except for the original dash. Car was a project. Started, never finished. $5,000 firm with a clean title. You guys tell me, you digging that interior or what? How about the price? This thing's $5,000. 4 days ago. So I don't know how you don't buy something like that. If you've been looking at the stuff we've been looking at. I mean, I know it's not what we've been looking at, but if you ain't got a lot of money and you're wanting something badass, this thing is badass, man. That could be a really cool car done up. It's not a T-top, so I wouldn't buy it. I have one of these that have to be a T-top car. And I don't know what's up with the blue and red on this car, but man, you gotta be kidding me, right? Those look like 70s Camaro seats. See what we got. 82 Monte Carlo, 350 motor, 350 trans, runs and drives good, and that's it. And the price is $5,000, 8 weeks ago, Alabama. On to another one. All I needed was a big S up on the hood. So this one here is Norfolk, and it's 8 grand, 18 days ago. And this was almost the pick of the day, I believe, man. It's an SS, it's a T-top, and it don't look bad. It needs paint, but other than needing paint, what an awesome car. 18 days ago on that one. I'm going to have to pause up here for a second and let my dog out of the room that just woke up. So on to Phoenix, 5,500 bucks, 25 days ago. She laid back down, so I think we're good. She's blind. If you're new to the channel and haven't heard about my dog, I got a Min Pin. It's like 18 years old, and she's officially now blind in both eyes. And she's high priority. I love her, and she's top of the list and not going nowhere. As long as I'm around, take care of her. So it's an 84 Monte Carlo here, SS, 5,500 bucks. 25 days goes a long time. Got some pretty good sized wheels on it. Actually look pretty good from a distance, but up close needs some work, and quite frankly I was thinking we've seen nicer. On to another one. This is another 85 in California for 6,300. It's only got 4 photos that are kind of shitty. Listed a day ago. I don't know, looks like it was white originally or gold. One shot at blue, and it's got some kind of Camaro wheels blacked out on it. Runs good, serious inquiries only. Great car, just don't have time to fix her up like it needs to be. So that's what you get for description. Price is 6,300 bucks a day ago. So on to another one. This is going to be an 87. And it's going to be an SST top, 6,500 bucks. I don't know which one we're looking at. So we'll say you had 3 of them in the driveway. Thinking it's the black one. So yep, thinking it's this one here. 87 Monte Carlo Super Sport T-top, 350 motor, headers, dual exhaust, great running project. Or trade, let me know what you have. It's got his phone number on it. 23 days ago, and it's still listed in Houston. So on to another one. This is going to be 84, and it's going to be in Colorado for 7 grand. Got some kind of quarter panel rocker stuff on it right there. Listed 6 weeks ago. 7 grand. Runs and drives. Exhaust sounds good. No major leaks. Low miles, title in hand. So you gotta dig that. So let's see more. No low ballers, no trades, cash only. So I don't know if I like for the rocker trim that they got on this, but the wheels don't look too bad, I guess. It's got a cow hood on it. Some custom interior. And yep, that must have been what they was talking about, the back bumper, right? Check that out. So looks like Corvette taillights. Looks like they filled in with duct tape the original taillight holes or something. So I don't care for any of that, but it is what it is. It is 7 grand, listed 6 weeks ago in Colorado. On to another one. It's another 84. So we've seen a lot of 84s in this episode. It's another SS, and it's 7 grand, 15 weeks ago, and it's going to be in Athens, Ohio. So it's an 84 Monte Carlo 350. And it had new carburetor, an alternator, an HEI distributor. Big old little print up of it. Missing a few things. Doesn't say really what. Does say clean title right here. So it does have a title, and that's a major deal in Ohio. It is a super sport, but it is not a T-top. It looks like it was white. He's got some kind of estimates. I don't know what the hell all those pictures are. They're not his car, so I don't know. Something you're interested in, it's Ohio, 7 grand. On to another one. This one's 7,500 bucks. I don't know if I care for the big one orange stripe down the center, but it would probably been cooler if they just split it into 2 stripes maybe, but I do like the orange and white together though. Pretty nice looking car, $7,500 for this one. Says price it sits the runs and drives, 350 mile cam, 350 trans, 20-inch rims, or drag wheels, your choice. So So apparently he's got those wheels or some drag wheels, which he didn't show pictures of him on it. But again, very versatile car, man. On to another one. He had some cool headlights in that too. This one's going to be $8,000 to 84. 5 weeks ago, Alabama. He's asking $8,000. That's all it says. 84 Monte Carlo SS, $8,000. It looks pretty nice. It's white, the blue trim, blue interior. Pretty decent looking car. Got an aluminum Edelbrock on it. Carburetor. Still got the factory air. Gotta dig that. So I'm digging it. It's $8,000 5 weeks ago. Sounds like it runs and drives and looks pretty damn clean. On to another one. This one's gonna be an 83, and obviously he's keeping his wheels. $8,500, Georgia. Clean title, it says. Fresh paint. Everything else is original. It's got original paint. I'm sorry, new paint, and everything else is original. So it's got original interior. It's got some kind of LED headlights in it. I don't know. I don't care for it for $8,500. On to another one. This is another 84, man. I mean, I looked 82 to 87. The 84s are what's out there for sale this week, apparently. Well, this one's been on here 20 weeks, so it's in Georgia. He's also wanting $8,500, and as many as we have seen for under $5,000, it's easy to see why he still got it. And it's hard to get a lot of money out of these when there's so many of them out there for sale, unless it's done turnkey, nice car. So, and this very well could be 84, clean body, no dents, original 307. So it's original motor, 350 tranny. Post is up, still available. You got to dig that. So this is still available. He hasn't sold it yet. So eventually he'll come down on the price. On to another one. This is an 87 for $9,000, 17 weeks ago, California. Yep, it's got that like Cadillac front end on it. And this looks like some really beautiful leather interior done in this car. Doesn't show you many pictures, but white hides a lot. You know, if you didn't know, this thing had major body work. You paint it white, and white is like the one color, man. It'll hide body work. So again, if you never bought nothing before and you're mining, this is like what you're wanting, take somebody with you to look at that. That's a lot of money for one of these. On to another one. This one's in Los Angeles. It's an 87 for 10, 12 days ago. So we're at our limit, which was $10,000. Check this thing out, man. This thing looks like it screams down the road. Does need paint. Looking a lot like a Grand National, right? So 87 Monte Carlo, clean title, registered, and ready for new owner. Not in a rush to sell it, no low ball offers. We'll trade for a Harley Dynaglide. Hit up Alex, he got his phone number on there. It's in California. Pretty nice looking Monte right there. So these are all going to be really nice cars right here at $10,000. So to think one of those cars for 60, 70 grand, you can go buy 6 or 7 of these for $10,000 a piece. Man, you'd have a really cool, nice garage full of cars that don't even really need panels or welded or nothing. Just go out and drive a different one every day. Listed 3 weeks ago. Georgia. Got some big old Dayton style rims on it. Some wire wheels. I'm digging them. Car looks sweet. Looks clean. 3 weeks ago, Georgia. Clean title. Well, accidentally clicked on the map instead of see more. 1,500 miles on the tires. Keyless entry. Touchscreen radio. B&M shifter. Runs and drives good. Needs headliner. Has a small trans leak coming from the pan. Sounds like a really honest guy selling this car too, man. So you gotta dig that. It's gonna be in Georgia 3 weeks ago for $10,000. On to another $10,000 Monte Carlo. This is gonna be an 86. That's different. So this is a $10,000 car for 6 weeks ago in Washington. Go figure, it's out there in Washington. But look how clean this one looked. Other than the burgundy bucket seats in it, I don't know, you know. Looks like a pretty sweet car to me, especially under the hood. So there you go, out in Washington. Last one for $10,000 here, man. I like this car, but it's not T-top, and the tires just look like they're too small for the rims. I mean, I get it if you had big rims, small tire, but This thing needs bigger tires on the front and the back. Guess that's my opinion. They didn't look like bad rims on it, I guess. They kind of look like rallies. I don't know if that's what they are or not, but yeah, that's a set of rallies there on it. Got a couple photos. Nice looking car. Didn't show you inside of it or under the hood. I don't know. For 10 grand for one of these, you'd think you would have. Looking to sell or trade for older vehicles, specifically trucks. Value of the car is 10 grand. On to my pick of the day. Yep, it's going to be this one. It's going to be an 87. It's going to be a Monte Carlo SS Coupe. And it is $6,500. Posted 21 hours ago in Georgia. So if this is what you've been looking for, man, you ain't going to be able to hit this dude up fast enough because this car will be gone. It's a T-top and it's the Aero Coupe. And it says clean title in hand. I have an 87 T-top Aero Coupe. No motor, no transmission. Body has everything. Hood is off in the pictures. Needs love. Can be a big money car or a nice, could be big money or a nice car. Shade tree started makeover and moved. I got it for 10K. Buying the car and taking motor and trans loose. 6,500 firm. Must pick up. Athens, Georgia. No, will not trade or take 5, 4, 5, 6. It's 6,500 firm. So if you don't know what they're worth, look them up. And again, $6,500 firm. It's my pick of the day because the dude's right. We've searched these cars like 4 or 5 times maybe in the last year and a half doing these round them ups. We hardly ever find these. So I would say great deal. If this is what you're looking for, get on it. It's the Georgia Athens area, 87, 6,500. Look it up. You'll find it. It just went on 21 hours ago. Kudo, I hope you dig the episode. And if, like Kudo, you'd like to see something, drop in the comments, the make, the model, and I'll round them up for you. Be sure to ring the little bell. Be sure to give me a big thumbs up, man. All right, y'all. Peace out.